So this is going to be a part two of my last video, and just a little bit, I'm adding just a little bit to this. The reason why I'm doing this is because when I spliced my videos together, my two videos, because I accidentally stopped it instead of putting it on pause, um, I must have cut out some of my video. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to edit yet. I'm lazy. I admit it. And it's just been one of those days. And like I said, sometimes I have my dogs in here. So a lot of times I do have to put it on pause. I do apologize. And I'm just going to add just a little bit on what I noticed or what I seen. Just a little snidbit. But I did want to add in what was missing, because I thought it was important to add that in. And then this is going to be kind of a quick video. What I wanted to add in, the missing part of that video, was what I was saying, and the video probably didn't make sense, was that Natasha has ears and eyes, mods everywhere. And when I said that, Mrs. P, I thought she was doing better on her channel, right? Not putting all this crap on there, but she was going on other panels and she was shit talking a lot of people. And that's the truth. She was, and in chats as well. So she was inserting herself in a lot of drama. So that's one thing. I remember listening to a little bit of Natasha when she was saying that this other creator that Mrs. Portland went after, why doesn't she, people just leave her alone? She's doing good, right? She's not doing anything on her channel. Well, that's true, Natasha. She wasn't really being vile on her own channel, but she was shit talking other people on other people's channel. See, that's the thing. And if you have eyes and ears everywhere, you would know this. And I'm sure she does, right? That's one of the things that got cut out. And the other thing that got cut out is I have to give kudos to Lycan. That's one thing that was on the end of that first part of that video, is he also said that he was not okay with what Mrs. Portland said about the other creator's deceased child. He wasn't okay with it. That he doesn't care for this other creator at all. But what Mrs. P said was not okay. And he is not going to condone it. He's going to call it out. He's not going to give her any more passes for her bad behavior. You can only say, I'm sorry, for my bad behavior so many times, and it just doesn't mean shit anymore. And he was done with it. Robbie broke down. I watched that. And Lycan went live, and I did go over, and I think it was a replay. I don't think I seen it live. I think I seen it afterwards. I'm not even sure what it was, but I did catch that, because I think a lot of people were wondering what's Lycan's take going to be on this, and I was interested too. I'm not going to lie. I was wondering what both of them thought about what she said. And Robbie was okay with it. He's up, that's up to him. But Lycan was not. And he basically didn't want her in his community anymore. And Mrs. Portland, just like she did with every other community that accepted her, she threw a fit. And she has been going on and on and on about Lycan, okay? like she has done with everybody else, including Natasha. She's done the same thing. And again, Natasha, comes to her rescue and says, basically, all these people are attacking Mrs. Portland. No, Mrs. Portland did the same thing, right? She did the same thing to Natasha as she's done to all these other communities, because they put their foot down and said, no, we're not going to accept this behavior, and called it out. Give them credit where credit is due. All right? And just because she's not allowed, she's not welcome in his community, she threw a fit, did a video, cutting up his shirt that he gifted her for her birthday. How many gifts has Natasha's community sent her, and she threw the stuff away and took stuff, down to the Goodwill, she said, whatever. She did the same thing. So she's been going on and on and on. Of course, she deletes, dirty deletes things so you can't see them. But I wanted to put that out there because that was on that segment that, got cut off. The other thing that's on the segment that got cut off, I'm getting all tongue-tied here because I'm trying to make this quick. I don't want this to be long. Was that Natasha also said, about all these clip channels, which is basically this other creator that Mrs. Portland attacked. And she's like, but except, the few that are in Natasha's community. She's like, they basically are attacking Mrs. Portland, and they started their channel to just attack Mrs. Portland. Well, here's the thing. Last night when I was listening to all this stuff, I went back and I kind of counted the videos. All right. And Peaky might not have, she didn't start her channel on Mrs. Portland. Okay. She does a lot of clips on different things, right? But I did count how many videos she did on Mrs. Portland. That's how we found out, right, that Mrs. Portland, about the truth about her child, and maybe not the whole truth. Mrs. Portland is the one that put the truth out there. But that's how we found out that her child isn't in the home and that, lies were told. I'm not talking about children here, so I don't want my words twisted. This is already out there. It's been out there. Mrs. Portland is the one that put her business out there on the YouTube streets. All right? I'm not talking ill of nobody's children. I don't do that. All right? I don't. So, but that's where it came from. That's how we found out. And then Mrs. Portland is the one that put the truth out there when it was discovered by Peaky. So I did count the videos, and it might not be the exact number because I've already forgot what, I did last night, or the count, but it's over 60 videos, over 60 that Peaky done on Mrs. Portland. And those are the videos that Natasha and them would bring up, and they would literally make fun of Mrs. Portland. They used it for content, and everybody would laugh and chat, make, jokes about it. So just saying. Now, Mustang Sally is another one that is in Natasha's community that did, if you look on her channel, I lost track of counting after over 120 some videos that she did on Mrs. Portland. All right? I lost track. And I stopped counting. Now, granted, they haven't done that many videos recently, but still, over 120 some videos. Now, again, they didn't start their channel to be directed at one person. But does it matter? They still did more videos than this other creator. She's done, I believe, 60, 61, 62 videos maybe, give or take a few. And a few of them are about Natasha. A few of them are about Robbie. The majority are about Mrs. Portland. And she's done a few live panel videos. So I'm just saying, yes, maybe she is, I'm not going to say, the name or whatever, but she's focused on Mrs. Portland. But I'm just saying these other clip channels or whatever that are in Natasha's community, they have done more videos making fun of Mrs. Portland. And they have been used, or at least Peakies have been used on Natasha's panel as content to make fun of her. And the community has laughed. We've all seen it. That's fact. All right? So just saying, how can you call one out and not call the other out? All right? I don't know. So that's what was cut off of my first video that I put out, that I thought was kind of important to come and make this other video here. Just some facts that needed to be put out there. And, I just don't get the logic of that. And there's some new things that, I wanted to add in. As I was getting dinner ready, I was just listening a little bit. And I got the replay, I believe it wasn't a live. And Mrs. Portland went live again. And, yeah, pretty disgusting, in my opinion, and some lies. Okay? And this is the problem. This is the problem. And, if this is what Natasha wants to deal with, because, again, it's her business. It's her business. But this is what, is it fair to her followers? I mean, if they, again, her business. I like a lot of Natasha's followers. Is it fair? Is it fair to put them in this position again? Because Mrs. P, again, talking about Natasha did come in there, and it seemed like Natasha is trying to, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's good intention, like I said in my last video, don't know, or if there's a motive. Because Mrs. P, Natasha came in there and said, I thought you were taking the day off. So it seems like she's trying to get her to take some time off, right? That's a good idea, but again, nobody is going to tell Mrs. P what to do. Now, I already said that she's going to be Natasha, right? She's already starting it. And, leave Natasha alone. She's a great gal. Yeah, she's going to do it. Do you want that obsession again, Natasha? It's your business. But she's going on, I guess. There's another creator that was, I didn't listen to the video or whatever, but she said another creator is hate attacking her, and she's going to stand her ground, and, if anybody makes videos on her, she's, going to attack back. Well, here's the thing. She keeps telling everybody that she did not attack this child. She attacked this creator because the creator attacked her child. No. No, ma'am. Stop your lying. The creator put out, okay, which, I don't like, children being brought in. We all know what was said. Um, we don't have to go there. But your child, Mrs. P's child, was not attacked personally. We all know that. Mrs. P keeps saying, I didn't say that. I just said if you were a better parent, I didn't attack this child. I just said if you were a better parent, this child might not be deceased. That's a lie. That's lie number one. She attacked the child personally. Okay? Talking about, I'm not even going to say. I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. We know what she said. People have the clips out there. Okay? She said personal things about the child. Bad things. That has not been said about her child. And she said, well, he was a you-know-what anyways. Right? We heard it. So that's a personal attack against a deceased person. Just saying. She's lying. All right? That's lie number one. Nobody, not even Natasha, when she talked about the child, attacked the child personally. I still don't like the talk of children being brought up, right? But still, no one has attacked the child personally. She keeps saying, she said things about my child. This person has said, hate attacked my child. Nobody ever has hate attacked her child or called this child anything bad, ever. Nobody in this drama circle, ever. Not even Natasha. Nobody, okay? So anyways, as she was doing her live, she lied again. She said that her child was there at Christmas. We know how this played out. No, that's a lie. If you go and look at Brutally Lauren, okay? She was just on there not too long ago. And she was asked, because somebody asked about that question, because that's the thing. That's where all this came up. That's where all this mess started from, is because she was asking for donations for her child for Christmas. And she said that her child lived there. And that's how this whole mess started. And she said, to begin with, that he lived there, found out he didn't. Then she came out with her truth. And then she said that, let me see. There were so many lies that she told. I'm going to see if I can remember how many times she went back and forth with this. She said that he couldn't come. I think the first lie was that he couldn't come for Christmas or for his birthday, so he came for Christmas. And then it came out, because then she was on Kelly's, and then it came out that he couldn't come because of the C virus. There was just so many lies. Anyways, people sent donations, all right, for Christmas. Not going to get into all that, but we're just going to move forward because there was so many different back and forth lies. But just, I think a month ago, if not even that, on Brutally Lauren, she stated, and the video's still up. You got to see my finger there. I couldn't stop this in time. It goes like in a little sleep mode or whatever. But anyways, she stated that she got to see him for graduation. And we see those pictures. Beautiful pictures. But she stated that she has not got to see him before that for 2.5 years because of the C virus and his medical challenges. And the question was specifically asked because somebody asked it about Christmas, because there's been so many lies told about that. And brutally, Lauren asked her, so did you get to see him at Christmas? Because there's some confusion there. And she says, no, we did not get to see him for Christmas because of the C virus. It's been 2.5 years since we got to see him until his graduation. But yet on her live tonight, she said that he was there at Christmas. Not on his birthday, but he was there for Christmas because it was specifically asked a couple of times because people were questioning, well, why didn't you have to mail his Christmas presents out? Isn't that what you said? And she barked back, no, he didn't get to come for his birthday, but we had him here at Christmas. And a few people said, well, can you post those Christmas pictures? She goes, yes, I will. So again, she is lying. Okay? Now, here's the thing. It's nobody's business. It really isn't. What she does with her child is nobody's business. But quit lying. Quit lying for pity or for donations or whatever. That's the thing. Stop the damn lying. Because the lying is going on, saying you're being hate attacked, people are attacking your child, attacking you when it's not happening, and then you're lying on other people, you're lying about your situation, and you just lied again tonight. And then you called somebody, and I remember that person because they came in my comments. Someone was really a supporter of you and said that when all this went down, that they are the ones that did that Disney subscription. And I don't think that they canceled that. I could be wrong, but they said that they're the ones that donated or paid for that Disney subscription, and you called them the B word. Or maybe they did cancel it. I don't know. Maybe they did after they found out that the child wasn't living there. Why would you call him a B word? I mean, if the child isn't there, why should they pay for a Disney subscription? I think it was the Disney subscription would be like on the TV. So, I mean, come on now. So we're going to move along from that. Now, she's inserting herself in drama. And she wonders why people are making videos or clapping back. Okay, Natasha? You're hearing it. I know you are. Okay? She is talking about, because she's mad at Lycan, she's talking about Tiff. I think Tiff is his girlfriend. Not sure. She is... Tiff is the one I did see in chats. Tiff was defending her. Okay? She was defending her even after what she said. And she's, like, well, I can understand her hurt because of her losing her child. It might not be the same, but I can understand her hurt. And people are saying, we're saying, well, she shouldn't be saying that. Why are you sticking up for her? I'm not saying that word for word, but they're like, I guess Tiff has been really nice to her, even after the fact. But Mrs. P is so angry at Lycan that she's attacking Tiff only because Tiff is his, quote, girlfriend, if she is. So she's going to go after Tiff, even though Tiff has been defending her or was defending her and has been very nice to her. So she's going to go after Tiff hardcore. And that's exactly what she's doing. She said some really nasty things. She is saying that Tiff is a man, and she's calling out Tiff. Now, don't know if any of this is true. Again, it's nobody's business, but she is, smirking and thinking it's just hilarious And she's saying that Lycan is collecting money, for Tiff. Well, Tiff must be broke, and everybody's in her chat. I don't know where these people came from. I don't know if they're Tasha's community or if they're bot subs or just people that like her now. I don't know. But they're thinking, oh, this is funny, whatever. But who cares if she's got a need and he's collecting, popping her PayPal, or if she's got a PayPal or doing donations for her. It's none of your business, Mrs. P. You had no problem when people were sending you money, right? It was from their community, right? And Tiff might have sent you money. I don't know. But anyways, you want to make a big deal about it, and you're like, well, she must be broke. So, what? Again, you had no issue when they were sending you money. Just saying. But she goes on to say, well, she's a transgender. Yep. This is how she's saying it. Yep, she is. She's a dude. This is what I heard. And I guess some people were saying, and I couldn't see because it's a replay. And, the mods were getting rid of them, I guess, or got rid of them. So I'm guessing they're saying, well, what if that's not true? And she's like, basically, I don't care. That's what I heard. Somebody sent it to me. So basically, she's saying, I'm not going to vet anything. If it's sent to me, I'm putting it out there. I don't care. That's the thing, Mrs. P. This is the thing. You can't do that. Now, I understand some people will put things out there that, isn't true, or they might not know it's true or whatever, but you have to be very, very careful. You think you're in a protected class because you got disabilities? No, ma'am. Lovely fur babies, huh? So, no, ma'am, you can't. You can't just do that stuff. And then, somebody said something like, who's Tiff or whatever, and you said, Lycan's new girlfriend, or don't quote me, I think she said, or boyfriend. And then even her husband chimes in and says, yeah, it's a dude. It's a dude. Sitting there making fun of transgender people. Or I think she said maybe transsexual or transgender or whatever. What you doing there, Mrs. P? You can't do stuff like that. And this is someone that was very kind to you, that has done nothing to you. And then she makes another short video and community post saying very proudly, she makes, comes on, smirking, okay, proud of herself. I got sent a private message, and she calls out the name, okay. If anybody knows who this is, and she even spells it, yep, this is who Tiff used to be, or who she used to go by, because someone sent her that message, okay. She's got people that are trying to go, what, real life, Mrs. P, all right, on somebody that hasn't done anything to you, just because you're mad at Lycan. Now, I don't know anything. I don't know this Tiff. Don't know. But because she's throwing a little fit and she's got Natasha backing her up a little bit here. She's got, Natasha modded for her, so she's feeling strong now. Now she is inserting herself and causing drama. She's causing it. So now, if Tiff claps back at her, and this is something to clap back hard on, right? Absolutely. She's attacking somebody that I haven't really looked, but I don't think Tiff has went at her, because she hasn't said Tiff has went at her at all. Because she would have. She would have said, you know, Tiff is hate attacked me or whatever. In my opinion, she's only doing it because Tiff is Lycan's girlfriend and she's mad at Lycan and his community, and Tiff is part of his community. She is saying some really awful things that she hasn't vetted, and even if she did vet it, who cares? It's none of her business, right? It's none of her business. That's not something that you go around and, like I said, if it's true, it's true. If it's not, it's not. It's none of her damn business. But she's on the attack. So, again, she's inserting herself in the drama. And if Tiff, like I said, if she claps back, she's going to be boo-hooing. They're hate attacking me. They're hate attacking me. She's causing it. She absolutely is causing it. So don't come at all of us with poor me, all these people are hate attacking her, okay? No, she is inserting herself. And she was inserting herself like she always does, even though she wasn't doing it on her channel. She was doing it on the panels and in chats against other people. Just saying, she was. So with that, I'm going to go. I'm not going to drag this out any longer, okay? And she's going to continue. Like I said, she feels like she's got back up with Natasha now. She absolutely does. And I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. I'm not going to do any more Mrs. Portland. It fuels the fire. That's it. I just wanted to finish out what I wanted to say on that video and just point out the lie that she told again, and the few disgusting things that she's doing. If you're all okay with that, no. It's disgusting. And she absolutely is inserting herself where she shouldn't. You know, she's doing it to herself like she always does. So with that, I'm going to go. Everyone have a great evening, and we'll just talk to you again.